Hi. Ugh, okay, hi. This is my second time filming this because I realize I just need to keep my phone in one little space here. So we're just gonna upload it like this. I can't change it. Anyway, these are my 2 cents and thoughts about Heated Rivalry. I love the show. It's a 10 out of 10 for me. I do recommend other people watching it if you are used to BL love and everything like that. It's just so good. Now, I'm sorry, I had a little brain fart. Now, discourse about the show. Well, let me dive back here. You would think this show would be like, super cool, cool fandom, everything like that. No, this show had made people horned up a lot of horniness coming from the show and everybody. I don't really view it that way. I just think that Heated Rivalry is like a really great kind of romance and showing, the accolades of the characters from both sides and what they had to deal with. But the fandom has turned people parasocial. It has turned people parasocial. I know the only extent that I've necessarily done with the show is make other people watch it. That's about it. But the fact that I should probably stay off of Twitter. It's sad. It's really sad. People can't have private lives anymore. But I think that is less of something to worry about. If you're really interested in the show, I just say just watch it, because it really does show kind of like a realistic standard of gay people and LGBT community people in general, and how they still are struggling to be themselves, especially in sports wise, because we know there are closeted people that are in sports. It's just sadly, regardless, especially in the US, even though I know this is a Canadian show and hockey is not that popular in Canada. I mean, in the US, sorry. It's popular in Canada. Anyway, I know it's not that popular in the US, but it's after the show, it has definitely become some of a hot commodity. And people like going to hockey games and making memes and everything like that. But I mean, that's the positive side of reaction to the show. People have been interested in that and interested in, the authors and the characters and also the actors who play them, but a little bit too interested for their own liking. People can't respect people's boundaries. And this also brings me to the point, celebrity worship needs to fucking die. Okay, I never been one of those people, and I'm just saying this and with love and respect for everyone. I could care fucking less about a celebrity personal life or anybody's anybody's personal life like that, unless they tell me, unless we're friends and they tell me. But I'm too much chronically online, which I need to back and, stop being. But I've seen things. I don't like it. Well, shit, I don't like it. Which I know other people seen, and I'm pretty sure it's making them uncomfortable. Hell of a lot uncomfortable. Because one thing, going back to the positive points of this, at least it inspired me to, especially with the actors in real life, especially hearing about their story and then, hustling and busting their ass to get this gig and that gig, and, and some of them both of them main character wise, just taking their own life in the cojones and doing what they need to do to being what they feel like is living their dream. And I don't know if y'all believe in astrology, but I just feel like between the last part of last year and still going on, because I think the show officially been out by like 2 months. Like 2 months and 2 weeks maybe. So it's still like that, but honestly, so much have went on. So much have went on since then. But the universe have collided and did a big, they mostly do that most of the time, where stardom out of nowhere. And I feel like that was just that show, like the magic in that show that really gave greatness to everything. And you can really tell when, especially like Interview with the Vampire, which I love so dearly, season 3 coming out. I'm sorry, Vampire Lestat coming out this year. It shows like that really deserve love, and you can tell when the crew and the cast hearts is into it, love is into it, sweat and tears, everything in their soul being is into it. And it is magic because everybody in the whole crew cares, and even behind the scenes it's loving. That's where it needs to be. I think if Hollywood takes it more serious and want to bring in that environment, they instead of focusing so much in front of the camera, they need to focus on behind. They need to be some real, friendships happening, or whatever dynamic they need to really trade in their characters happen behind the scene instead of front, and like real bonding happening. Because if it's not, then it's just going to bleed through, and nobody's going to be as willing to want to invest their, emotional keyboards and their fingers and their hands into it. And that when I say fan edits go hard on the show. And I love me. I'm a sucker for a good fan edit, especially if it's like really good music attached to it, which I love too. So it's just like, and I'll say it before and I'll say it again. I keep saying it. Fan edits are like music, and like miniature music videos for anything. Music, you know what I'm saying? Little something to jam out to. But at least for me, it inspired me to want to really go hard on being in the creative field and stop playing with my dreams and get to it. But everybody else is all feeling other things. Characters, and I just, for one, I don't really care. Now, what I say, what I would love so hardly to meet these people and work with these people one day. And maybe some voice acting. Who knows? Jacob Tierney. I'll try. But yeah, no, I would love to work with them, but that's what inspired me for that. Everybody else is just kind of like really in a psychosis pot pool. One side is, fucking Connor Story fanatics, and the other half is Hudson William fanatics, and he won't let him go. He got him gripped in his fucking ear, and where his cigarette should be, and that's how they're staying, and they love him to death. And I'm not gonna lie, it's fun watching them progress after the show. It's fun. It's so inspiring to see that, especially young men doing that. And them embracing, chopping down what masculinity is, and between any community really, because honestly, we all know masculinity causes problems in the world. But yeah, like, oh, I just love it. I love the show because of that. So it's definitely a 10 out of 10 for me. Sadly, I had to film this like a second time because I just hope this look good on YouTube when I upload it. I don't think it will, but I want to do it in this frame and not the other frame, because the editing software I have on my phone it won't be nice to me. So it's gonna have to be in this one. It's it's gonna have to be in this brain put. I'm so sorry, girl. Ooh, ooh, my scalp. Oh my god. Okay, let's not zoom up on that shit ever again. Yeah, but please watch it. And if anybody did finish watching Rivalry, please watch Interview with the Vampire. It has 2 seasons. I'm like promoting the show and they're not paying me, but it's fine. Hopefully I can work with them too. But but back to what I was saying, at least it inspired me to, you know, do YouTube again, but like consistently, and talk about movies and TV shows. And so I'll have to borrow my friends, and well, I don't have friends, but people that I talk to. Well, I have friends, but like not that many. Okay, let's not make this about me, but you know what I mean when I'm getting at that. And yeah, so I have this like a good positive outlet to like, girl, this movie was ass, or this TV show was like really good. Yeah, but I just want to give my 2 piece on that. Damn, what else I was gonna say? Because I mentioned some other stuff in the show. Oh yes, the fandom, which that's the negative side of it. Everything else is pretty good. People are weird. I'm so glad. I can't say that like I'm in a fandom. Like, I'm a fan of the show, and anything else that they do outside of it, hopefully it's good and I support. I'm not gonna, what the kids say these days, glaze if something I'm like not obsessed with. Like, it's all or nothing with me, so I can't be like, oh, I'm obsessed up every single, be obsessive over everything that they do from now on, because no, then that is what we call psychotic. Let's be realistic. Also, let's be realistic. Okay, if something is ass, we just can't say it's not ass because someone that you love so much is on the show or movie. Let's call her bean a bean, a spade a spade. You know what I mean? Let's keep it real, but well, in your opinion, real, but I'm not gonna like sugarcoat anything, at least in my perspective of glazing a person or praising a person too much because I like him too much. Yeah. And you know what? I'll give an example. I think Hudson William did a runway with some designer. It's so cute. It was so cute, and probably it's so amazing seeing that, like, dead ass. I was like, oh my gosh, this is happening in real time. That's so fucking cool. But you know, the walk, yeah. It's so cute. So cute. It was so cute. It was so cute. The walk was so cute. He did his best, and that's all I'm gonna say. He did his best, and nothing's wrong with that. Nothing's wrong with that. He did his best, and he gave it his good shot. He took his first foot, which I think was one of the sides, and he walked down some stairs. He walked down the runway. He walked down the runway again and back up some stairs, and that is what's important. But he's a good actor. And I think I've seen a couple of his shorts. The man he's funny. And Connor is so funny too. I'm glad they met each other, because that is just, wow. They're both funny people. Enough about that. Hopefully we see Connor on the runway, and we'll compare the two, contrast. But other than that, I do love that they're having like magazine covers. Like, it's so inspiring seeing that, because I'm like, that's where I want to be. Not exactly where they're at, but something just in the creative field and living my dreams. And not stressing over daily grind. But yeah, that's my 2 cents on it. Hopefully you guys watch it. It's a really good show. I personally am a veteran of BL stuff. I've been watching it since I was a child. Not like a child, but old enough to watch it and know what it is. And I mean, BL for 2 years been eating. We've been eating. That was so cringy. That was so cringy. Oh my fucking gosh, so cringy. I'm not editing any of this stuff. I'm so sorry. But yeah, just watch the show if you like it. Of course, when it comes out with season 2 and 3, I'm gonna be reviewing it, hopefully episode by episode. If not, I probably am just gonna review it when the season ends, because we'll see. I don't know. I like to ramble too much when stuff that I like, but I barely talk in real life, so this is kind of a good outlet. Yeah. But yeah, hopefully I see you soon. I am gonna finish watching Frankenstein. That shit said it was 2 hours. Only seen that like an hour worth. I gotta finish watching it. Damn, when did movies get so long? But I need to watch it if I'm doing reviews on shit, and mostly just movies, maybe TV shows that I really like, but mostly just movies, because I used to watch movies long time ago when I was a kid, just watching random things. But we're gonna get back into it. So thank you, Heated Rivalry, for inspiration, and hopefully, if I don't care if anybody watches this or not, but hopefully for you, hopefully this show inspires you, or the discourse of just seeing young artists make it big and live their dreams and being, pushing out of the gate. I do hope that it doesn't, at least in stardom, with any new person coming to Hollywood, it could be a rapid, fast, fire, fuck of anything, and people don't know how to handle it. So hopefully, if that's something you guys want to do, hopefully you keep level-headed on it and don't stress yourself out too much of being perfect or worrying about the next thing or worrying about anybody say. You be in yourself, have love support, friend support, if not family support, if not, be solid and grounded in yourself, and hopefully you'll maintain that positivity that you need, because Hollywood is weird, but you are weird in a good way. All right, that being said, I am going to stop the recording and get to uploading this video. But yeah, a lot of things with Heated Rivalry, and it's wish nothing but the best. Jacob Tierney, I am here if you also want to just cast somebody. What are your future projects? I acted in a couple plays. Went to acting. I had acting classes. I'm just saying. Okay, let me get out of here. Bye.